Hi, I'm Jill. My son is Andrew. And when I was looking for a day program for him, I looked at a lot of different organizations before I found OTB, and OTB was a perfect fit for him. I was so happy to find it.
When I tell people about Outside the Box, I say it's a program that my son has attended for probably 7+ years. And my first impression is the happiest place in the
My
world.
name is Judy, and when I think about OTB, I think about my sister Jan, who absolutely loves coming here. If I would happen to try to make a decision to go see her on Thursday or Friday, she would tell me no. Because as much as she wants to see me, this is way more important because she loves coming here. She loves the things that she gets to do here.
I tell people I was very fortunate to find OTB, although I found Insights before, and then I learned about their OTB, and I had come here when it was just starting, and I thought it was wonderful the way they set up all their classes and the way, and I hadn't been back for a long time, and it's still going strong. With they have all different groups. Some are called Dreamers, and then there's different, and they're all these are just. I thought it was really neat then, and it still is. They do a lot of outdoor activity things and field trips, and they have a good art program, and my daughter's always been interested in that. So that was good.
Andrew enjoys coming here because his group leaders plan lots of fun activities. He loves getting out in the community, so they go out. It's kind of like day camp. They have activities that they do. They have art here that they do. They have one-on-one time. So he enjoys the activities here at OTB.
He has attended other programs, and at one time we went to another program and came here, several other programs, and then would come here several days. But we found that this one is more engaging to him, and he seems to enjoy it more than the others.
I chose OTB through the advice of her caregivers who take care of her now, which is Insights Consulting. She had gone to an organization many years ago when our parents were still alive, and I know how much she enjoys being with other people. So because Outside the Box was given to me as a place to start with, I was fine with that and have never regretted it since.
This is the first time I've been and visited OTB, and I've heard about it through my wife. She talked about it with Michelle. Michelle always enjoyed it. I wanted to come and see what OTB is about, so now I have something to look at and something I can tell people in the future with me and OTB and how much she enjoys it. This is Michelle, and she looks forward to coming back to OTB. This is one of her highlights of her day.
I love coming over to OTB. There's always a lot of people in the hallways. It can seem a little bit chaotic, but anytime I come over here, some of the people who are here at OTB that are here every day, they give you hugs, they say hi. Everybody seems to be having a really good time, and the staff and clients alike.
He comes 5 days a week, and he enjoys coming. He is nonverbal, but you can read his emotions very easily. He smiles and is happy when he gets here, and I see the same smile when I come to pick him up.
And why OTB is the happiest place on earth? Well, if we ask Janet, who's in a wheelchair and has to be taken every place in a wheelchair, some of her friends at OTB in her Silver Bullets class, they get the privilege of pushing Janet around and helping taking care of Janet. And oh, does that make her happy. And she tells me about her friends, and they always are so happy, and they smile when I come in, and they all know who I am because Janet's told them. So this is the happiest place on earth.
She loves it.
She loves it. She has, my goodness, she has all her friends here. It's the same way she feels about her other workshop, and we're just very fortunate to have two wonderful workshops.
I feel like here he has a small peer group of friends. They all seem to get along. They greet each other when they see each other. And so this is his home. This is his family, really, his family away from his family. And I'm so grateful for that.
Of acceptance, love, and friendship.
Janet keeps coming back to her class here at OTB because they go so many places and do so much, and she has friends. She's never had her own personal friends before outside of her family and church, and this has been so exciting for her. I follow OTB on Facebook, and I get to see pictures that I don't even know places that she's been, that just, I go, oh my gosh, there's my sister. The ice tree, for instance, was a place. Here she is sitting in front of the ice tree at Christmas time. So she loves the bowling, everything she gets to do here. She's just so excited about it.
I think if without the workshop, you know, it would be hard pressed for her. I think mentally she
would not be stimulated.
Stimulated. And I think this is a good stimulation for her. And like I said in the previous, you know, question we asked her, answered her that she looks forward to coming here. It's a good stimulation, and also the stuff that she does with us at home also stimulates her. So it kind of adds on, I think, in my estimation.
When my son finished school, I pretty much quit working so that I would be there to make sure that he didn't sit just in front of the TV set all day. So he's had an active life before, but this is a place where he has interaction with young people his own age and doesn't just have to hang around with his mother all the time.
If Janet didn't have OTB, she would be sitting at her group home, and she would be happy enough, except she'd just be sitting there watching TV all day long, interacting with her caregivers. The other residents of her home are not verbal, so Janet has no one else to talk to. So that would be something I know that she would really be sad about, that she wouldn't have this to do. She does get to go to movies with her caregivers, and they go out to do things, but she wouldn't have her friends.
It would mean that much that I would probably consider moving somewhere that had this type of thing available.
Yeah, Andrew was homeschooled his whole life, so he didn't go out to school. He didn't, this big group of peers and kind of doing things together as a group was a new concept for him, although we had a lot of interaction with other people. But so this is new. So this gave him a place to be. I found out about OTB through Insights, because he gets his residential services through Insights, and they kind of steered me towards OTB too, and I also knew a couple of people who were working here. So it was an easy transition for him. I mean, it took some growth. You know, I know at first he had a hard time staying with his group, and he does a lot better at that now. But he made a great transition, both doing that and also into residential living. So everything just sort of worked hand in hand.
I like coming here to OTB just because of all the artwork and everything that's hanging around OTB. It's got pictures and things that the clients themselves have made while they're here. The art studio is fascinating. I have bought Christmas decorations there to decorate for my own home that they have made, and there's vases right now sitting outside there with flowers, and it's just really a pretty place to come and visit.
She has fun. She just enjoys people all together.
Oh yeah, she's very social. So this is
Extremely social.
This is a
Yeah,
must for
extremely
her,
social.
this type of thing.
I said before that outside the box is the happiest place on earth. And one day when I was here waiting to pick my son up, one of the staff walked by, and he just smiled and he said, "This is the happiest place in the world." And I smiled back at him and agreed with him. And when you walk in there, it makes you smile when you see so many people helping others, and just the delight in the eyes of the clients.